What's up, guys? Most weeks, try and come at you with really good information to help you on your fitness journey, form, technique, tips and tricks, all this kind of stuff. Today, we're just gonna drink some Kool-Aid and shout praises of CrossFit just because I kind of feel like it. So here's 7 reasons why we love CrossFit and think it's the best, most awesome thing in the world. Number 1, super fun. Elaborate.
Yeah, it's I feel like a lot of times, if whether due to injury or lack of time, whatever, kind of the more I get away from doing WODs, the more I want to do WODs and enjoy them and compete with people and stuff. It's just fun. It's fun to utilize skills and everything that you've learned and have the competition of going against the clock, obviously with good technique and positions and everything. Like it's a blast. It's not doing 10 reps and then resting and then doing 10 reps and then resting and then doing 10 reps and resting. So, yeah, I've always enjoyed it.
Yeah, I love it. I love everything about it. I love walking into, it's a little different when you have your own gym, but when I walk into a different gym, like, ooh, what's the workout of the day going to be, and who's in the class, and I wonder if there's anybody who's kind of like right there with me, and I'm going to be all this kind of stuff, and there's all these different fun things that make it engaging and stimulating, which is why I'm in the best shape of my life after failing so many times doing other fitness things. So it's fun. We have fun. Number 2.
Learning new skills.
Care to elaborate?
Yeah, I mean, you get to, if you don't have a lifting background, then there's a lot of things you get to learn. If you have a lifting background, typically you go into a good gym and you get to refine your deadlift and maybe play on rings that you've never utilized before and do some muscle-ups, do some baseline gymnastic movements. You get to hop over walls. You get to do stuff that maybe you don't get to do. It's like, it really is like a big playground for athletic and healthy adults. So, yeah, and that requires a lot of learning. And when you get to learn those skills and you get to use those in a workout, which in turn adds to the fun. So.
Yeah, and the reason my biggest criticism of like fitness entertainment things, like all those like silly drumming things or like rave things that are masquerading as fitness, is you're not really like learning anything. It's only stimulating to a point. So anything where it's just like, all right, move them bodies, you can only do that for so long before you get kind of disengaged. So learning skills is a way to make it long term and a way to make it engaging past just like, woo, I got a good sweat. Good for me.
Yeah, I've been in the fitness industry and strength and conditioning industry, coaching industry, this industry for a very long time. And I know that overtraining and burnout is a very real thing. As mentally tough as you may be, it really helps your training program if you enjoy it. So if you're just banging your head against the wall, doing miserable runs with a weight vest or whatever it may be, that's good, it can be effective, but as soon as burnout sets in or as soon as you're not really enjoying it and it becomes a chore, then the intensity is going to drop and it's going to become a lot less effective, and without the effectiveness of some type of program, you're not seeing any results, why are you going to continue doing it? So it being fun, CrossFit being fun, and learning skills allows people to keep doing it and not get burnt out and actually enjoy what they're doing.
Number 3, community. So man, I love seeing everyone's bright, happy faces every day. I mean, I get a lot of social sustenance from just being here and coaching classes and knowing what's going on in people's lives and sharing labs and doing WODs sometimes and just being a part of sort of that community factor.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people got to see it at our 4-year anniversary. People came out, and this will kind of go into number 4, but it's fun. You get to talk to people. You get to talk to someone that you maybe wouldn't talk to normally because you just had a shared experience of doing a really hard workout.
And this is something I've come to more of a realization lately, is we eat together, we work together, we hang out together, we do all these together things. We're very social creatures, and the sort of last vestige of that is the gym, right? You go to the gym, you plop in the earbuds, you stake out your little territory, you don't talk to anybody, you just do your thing. And this environment changes that tremendously because now you are working together, you're part of a fabric, a community, a thing that's more than, it's more than just the sum of the parts. Community. Next.
Competitiveness, or being competitive. Yeah, I'm sure everyone in here has experienced it. You find someone that's probably of your ability or maybe a little bit better, and you try and beat them.
Simple as that. I mean, a lot of the people in here are former athletes. You know, there's not that many athletic endeavors as you get into your late 20s and 30s. I mean, what are you gonna? You and your 17 best friends gonna get together and play some baseball? It just doesn't happen like that. So having an environment where you can compete a little bit and have some honest fun and kind of, you know, edge one another out, and then, you know, have that sort of shared experience afterwards is, again, very rewarding, part of the glue that puts this together. Sustainable. So, as you can imagine, those previous 4 things lead it to being fairly sustainable. So, how long have you been doing CrossFit at this point?
2007, so almost 10 years.
So, and I've been doing it since 2008 or 9. So, what is that? 8 years or whatever it is. So, I haven't stuck with anything for 8 years. Honestly, I play guitar. I haven't consistently played guitar for 8 years in a row. I used to surf. I haven't surfed in like 5 years or something like that. So this is the thing that I have done the most, and I'm still loving it. I'm still sticking with it, and find it to be very sustainable in the long term.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to being fun and learning skills in the community and being competitive. I've had a lot of different workout buddies in the past, and that always kept me going. Here's the thing: I'm a gym rat. Like, I could be at a Gold's Gym all day, every day. I love being at the gym, but a CrossFit gym is definitely more fun for me. It's fun to learn skills, and fun to, right now, kind of coming back from a couple like nagging injuries, getting back into what I used to do and trying to get better at movements I haven't done in a while. It's super fun, and I'm really enjoying. I've always enjoyed what I'm doing. So, you know, CrossFit gym has always been kind of the most fun gym atmosphere for me.
It is structured. So one of the beauties is, and the reason why I still do classes to this day, is because sometimes I just want Brandon or Andrew or Austin, whoever, just tell me what happens next. We're doing lunges now? Perfect, great. Love doing some lunges. Because sometimes I just don't want to think of my own thing. I don't want to walk into the gym and think of reps and try and motivate myself. I just want to be told what to do. And that structure is again, part of this whole element of sustainability, because you don't have to worry about it. It's one less thing. You know, you finish your long day at work and you just come in and you just do the workout that's ahead of you, and you don't have to think about it.
Yeah, and hopefully it's structured by someone who knows what they're talking about. So you're being told what to do, but also in the back of your mind, you can trust that it's going to be a productive thing. So we feel like we have a good program here, and there are a lot of gyms out there that have good programs, and it's nice to kind of just outsource that and allow someone else to take care of what you're doing, and you also know it's going to be very productive for you. So it's a nice thing. Structures is it's a very important thing when it comes to training.
Oh yeah,
random stuff doesn't necessarily work.
No, and then also most people love dessert and hate vegetables, so we make you eat your vegetables. So as far as program or structure goes, you're going to do all the things that you know you should do that you don't necessarily want to do, but you do them anyway, and that structure helps definitely lend itself to that. And the last one is cool t-shirts, man. I mean, come on, I have a different freaking CrossFit shirt. I have a CrossFit sweatshirt with a CrossFit shirt underneath it. Andrew's got a CrossFit, I'm not sure where that's even from.
From
South somewhere, I don't know. But I have a different CrossFit shirt for every goddamn day of the month, and most of them are comfortable, and they've got cool logos and stuff, and I always buy one in a different gym I go to. I love t-shirts. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys.